do you face the knowing doing it with your side business? Basically, you know exactly what you need to do to get your business off the ground, but for some reason you haven't done it yet, and you keep running out things. I used to be in your situation, and at that point I have way too many things and don't know where to start. I even don't know why I never have enough time to do the task that I need to do for the business to get kick off. Or even worse, I would start something and I never able to complete it. Well, so if you like my situation, I totally understand how you feel and how things are really frustrated with you. And let me explain, there are the three main reasons why this happens in the first place. Firstly is the is the showing up. Well, you might think that it's actually to do with productivity, you need to start with something, or motivation, but in reality if you is that you just need to show up. And if you think about it, the moment when you are there, you're gonna do the work no matter what. But the issue is like the moment to get you to actually show up to do the work. So let's say, um, for example, let's say when you work for someone, right? When you're at home, you might not do much of the work at all. But the moment when you arrive at work, you literally work really hard on what you need to do for that job. It's exactly the same kind of thing happening here. So when basically when you on your own, and you need to make sure to show up for that particular time or that particular place to do the work, you may have many other things that prevent you from doing that. But the moment when you show up at your desk or at your designated area for doing the task for your business, you literally get it done. That's kind of like, so the real issues is actually showing up for it. It's not actually happening with anything to do with motivation, productivity, or even a strong reason why you need to do it. Now, the second issue is the rewards. So when you work for someone, you get paid, and that payment is basically what kind of keep you doing it. Because let's think about it, if they don't pay, you don't work. But when you work on your side business and side hustle, there can be the thing that you're not getting paid for a long time. And well, if you work and don't get paid, there's no rewards. So it doesn't keep you on working on it, because you don't have any drive. Why? Because you start asking questions, why do I do this when I don't get anything back from it? And the third things, final things, is the I forgot what it is. Okay. And the third thing is uh, the accountability. So basically, this is someone who makes sure you do what you're supposed to do, or at least expect you to do it. Yeah, and that is like equivalent of a manager when you're at work. But when you do it for yourself, you are the one who expect it to be done. And if you expect it for yourself, it's really likely that you forgive yourself for your mistakes or extend your own deadline, because it's you who expect you to do it. And yeah, and it's much harder because you can do accountability for somebody else, and it's much easier. You expect them to do the work and they just do the work. Right? You don't just extend the deadline just because they can't finish on time. But if you are the one who's doing it, yes, you will. You may let them be delighted. You may be reasonable with yourself, and those are what actually keep you away from getting that things touch or even show up to do the work. So these are the main 3 reasons why it actually create that doing and knowing doing gap within your business. And I used to be in that situation too. That's why I kind of understand how it's like and how to go about it. And because of that, I do have a coaching program with a free kickstart call. And if you're interested, contact me and we'll get started. I'll see you then.